Welcome back, you bunch of weirdos, to the Manchester United career mode. And guys, congratulations to real life Manchester United for my predicted win in the FA Cup over Crystal Palace. And then Alan Pardew Samba. Oh, look at that rhythm. I have never seen a white man move so fluidly since probably Channing Tatum in Magic Mike. Oh, both very talented dancers. But anyway, guys, what a season it has been. Louis van Gaal is out. Jose Mourinho supposedly coming in today as of recording this is Tuesday. And oh man, what a season it was. And if you want to go ahead and recap the season, I just dropped a podcast with some lovely gentlemen, Guardy, FIFA, Flickify, T-Ray all day, and World of JCC. If you haven't checked out that podcast yet, go ahead and click right here, ding! You can go ahead and check that out. And also, I'll be releasing a season in review for Manchester United, and that podcast will be coming out next Tuesday. Or Wednesday, I guess, if you're Australian. You know, depending on how far ahead you guys are. But guys, we are now back in it, in this career mode. And I've heard you guys. You guys been saying a couple things, you know, saying that the Simon is a little bit of an issue. I've tweaked some stuff. I put more stronger players on the bench, so that should help in the Simon right here. And we're going to go ahead and test it out. And did you see it right there? Once again, I don't know how many times this happens. It's like built into the protocol of FIFA. If you play as Manchester United, David De Gea is just going to start moaning about the weather or some bullshit. You know, I don't know why. Why? At least make it more realistic, EA. The weather, he's been here for how many years now? Like 5-6 years? He's fine with the weather. I've never heard a report of him complaining about the weather. Nobody lives in a place for 6 years and then all of a sudden says, you know what, it's a little bit too rainy here. I think I should move. No, man. That's like year 1, year 2 shit. That's not year 6. But anyway, so it's going to be looking like we're going to be in a fight to go ahead and try to keep him in the January window. And I don't know, man. I don't know what's going to be happening. But thankfully, we actually get a sim win for once in this goddamn career mode. And, of course, Cristiano Ronaldo is on par. Let's look on the bright side. Let's look on the sunny side of life right now. Cristiano Ronaldo in absolutely scintillating. Oh, a man is a man. And he's, you know, he's pushing it up there. I think he's about 31, 32. I think he's 32 in this career mode. But, man, he's never been better. He has never looked better. And as you can see right here, he is starting along with Anthony Martial, Lionel Messi on the outside. And yes, guys, a couple of you Messi, I don't want to call you fanboys because that's a little bit dismissive. But a lot of you Messi fans, not fanboys, have been saying, where's Messi? Where's Messi? Let me tell you guys, it's game flow, man. It's game flow. We're going to get Messi into the flow. This is kind of how he plays, man. He kind of, you know, like it's gonna rotate back and forth. And right now, the hot hand is Cristiano Ronaldo, but now the hot hand could be Anthony Martial. Right there, he was almost going a little bit, oh yes, right there. And now as you can see, good scintillating dribbling. Juan Rudy coming in and pushing a little bit far wide. We're going to get a far shot from distance. But what I'm saying is, guys, this is a team. It's not about individuals. Yes, Cristiano Ronaldo is the hot hand right now, but when Messi is the hot hand, we'll be pushing it more towards him. That's all it is, guys. We got to play as a team, unselfish stuff. It's not about the personal accolades. Especially when it's this man who opens up the scoring, a much maligned man. And I'm not going to lie, as the manager, Jose Mourinho, I have not been impressed by Sergio Ramos. And if he's not going to do his job on the defensive end, he might as well make up for it on the offensive end. The reason why he's so far up the field is I cut it a little bit early. It was a set piece, so he was all the way up. And of course, lazy ass Sergio Ramos didn't even track all the way back. He's just like, no, just stay up here and score a goal. Hey man, if you're going to stay up there, you better score a goal. So there you go, Sergio Ramos scoring his first goal, I believe, for Manchester United. And beautiful play. James Rodriguez plays Cristiano Ronaldo in on goal right here. He does a little bit of that spinny spin, cutting inside, pushing it a little bit too far wide. I should have taken that shot right after. That's like the signature move for Cristiano Ronaldo is he does that McGeady spin and then he just fires it. I ran too long with it. And there we go. See, we are feeding it to Lionel Messi, but unfortunately hitting on his unpreferred right foot. And Sergio Rico for Sevilla, being very feisty, putting up. He's not, you know, just letting us have our way. And then Kingsley Coman coming in late in the game, putting in another shot. And as you can see, we were trying, man. We were trying another one from Cristiano. And he's going ahead, doing it dirty gut. What does he goes right here? Cuts back inside, laying off for Luke Shaw. and we could not get that second goal, that second cushion in the 90th minute. It was all said and done. We could have ran it into the corner, but no, we were bloodthirsty. Beautiful pass in on goal. Montiel gets it once again. Sergio Rico, I'm going to give you a little bit of a golf clap right here because, man, you're on one, man. We were peppering you with shots. Your defense was letting you down. We were tearing them to shreds. And you kept it together, man. You kept your team in this. You know, Sevilla, you know, it always felt like we were dominating in this game. Sevilla, you know, Europa Cup winners, a very, very strong La Liga side. But, with, you know, you've seen our team. You've seen our team and how dominating we can be. And in this match, it was all us. And it wasn't for Sergio Rico, we could have put up like 4-6. 4-6 on them and absolutely crashed them out of this competition. But Sergio Rico, you kept your team alive, man. I'm not going to sing too many accolades of opposing players, you know, opposing teams all too much, but credit what credit is due. And that is I'm going to give it to you, Sergio Rico. We're going to be moving on, ladies and gentlemen. There we go. Absolutely dominating fashion, as I was saying right there. And look at the man who got player of the match, or man of the match. Sergio Ramos, because he scored that goal, apparently. And he did play pretty well defensively. Of course, I don't show too many of the defensive plays, because that shit ain't, you know, too entertaining. But here you guys go. Absolutely dominating fashion right there. We basically doubled them up on everything except for possession and tackles. And it's a 200%. Well, actually, it's an infinity percent if they have 0. But let's not bore you with math. And as you can see right here, this is what I'm talking about. It's the bullshit that I'm talking about. Oh, I can't. Oh, it's so moist outside. It's bad for my Spanish skin. Oh, I just want to go somewhere that's warm. Shut up! Shut up, EA. I know that's not you, David. I know that's not you, David, that's talking. It's probably either, you know, it's probably his agent. You know, he's moaning about he wants to go somewhere. Maybe it's Sergio Ramos. He pulled this shit last summer when he was like, oh, I want to go to Manchester United. And then Real Madrid re-signed him for some ungodly contract. So, I don't want to lose him. I know all you guys would crucify me if I didn't try this. I'm already paying him a very, very high. I gave him a raise not too long ago. He's up to 230. Now we're going to raise it. We're going to try to push it up to 270. At most, I'll go is 300. I think if I have the funds, I'll go 300. You know what I'm saying? But we'll see, we'll see. And now we're going up against heated rivals. Jurgen Klopp versus Jose Mourinho, the broship that will be next year. I cannot wait. Please, Jose. I mean, people have been saying Jose ain't coming, but I mean, now they're all saying that Jose's coming. And if Jose hadn't taken a job by now, he's been waiting for Manchester United, man. And it's going to be an entertaining 2 years. I don't know if he puts down roots. I don't think he puts down roots. Let's be honest. The man's never put down roots. Tiger don't change his stripes. You know what I'm saying? But it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun seeing him and Jurgen Klopp just chum it up. Just chum it up on them sidelines over there. And as you can see right there, a decent squad from Liverpool. Of course, it's a little bit more developed. They've sneaked away Toni Kroos. Oh, Jurgen Klopp bringing in the Germans into the side. As you can see for us, most of the first team was in there. Under Herrera in there for James Rodriguez because of a stamina issue. And of course, because I love Under Herrera. The downside of bringing in James Rodriguez in such quality that he is that unfortunately, you know, we don't get to play Under as much. But then Chicharito starting ahead of Anthony Martial. And it's been a bittersweet return for the Sweet Pea. He was absolutely scintillating in Leverkusen, and he hasn't quite really found his stroke yet here at Manchester United since coming back. Daniel Sturridge coming in, great counter-attacking play, just exactly what you expect from a Jurgen Klopp team. And it goes ahead, peppers the shot, forcing a corner, a dangerous corner right here, and they go ahead, flip it inside. No one marking the man at the near post, and Laser Markovic right there, putting in a laser beam of a header. And look at this terrible marking. That was my fault. I called for our, basically the winger that should have been marking that man to go ahead, streak up the field. It was a gamble. I was hoping that maybe David De Gea, it was an overhead pass, David De Gea could flash onto that and we can go into a counterattack. But I was wrong. And now we are going ahead and trying to chase the game at Anfield. Not a very fun thing to do, especially for Manchester United. Chicharito going ahead, trying to work the ball around, loses the ball, but keeps onto it. Nothing really happening to here. He should be playing it, kind of hogging the ball too much, plays it around. Wayne Rooney holding up the ball, gets it to the danger man, Cristiano Ronaldo, who's kind of shifts it into the middle, gives it with a little shimmy, And there he goes. The man cannot stop scoring. Hit him with a robot because it is automatic right there. Woo! Look at this. Just a little bit of a dip of the shoulder one way, lift of the shoulder, dip of the shoulder, the other, and cross butter. And just absolutely, who was that he left stranded? I don't know why he was even in there. I'm guessing it was just rotation, a little bit of total football right there as Chicharito kind of vacated the striker position, so he kind of floated over the striker position. I don't care, because there we go. Markovic, Ronaldo, 1-1. Here we go. Let's go, lads. Come on, let's go ahead and push on to get the win in the verge of the death of the half-times. Lionel Messi, a good cross in, but we cannot get onto it. Chicharito Williams dipping underneath the helpless hands of Simon Mignolet, but cannot put it on target. Unlucky! And now, as you can see, we are into the second half, kicking it off right here. Now everything's tied up. Can we swing the momentum into our favor? Chicharito licking up and under her back to Chicharito from distance, and a good stinging shot. Is it going to go out about? No, Ronaldo flips it back into the danger zone. And there we go, ladies and gentlemen, the much maligned man, the man who has not quite taken off, doing a absolutely classic Chicharito goal, not giving up to Cristiano Ronaldo, puts it back in, and there he is, Johnny on the spot. Look at that, rising above like a wild salmon, and absolutely destroying. I believe that's Moreno right there. Liverpool fans have just sick and tired of seeing Moreno just getting absolutely destroyed, so I'm not going to say anything else about him. I'm just going to be gushing about what an absolute delicious goal that was in Honor Herrera, playing in on goal. Unselfish play, laying it off, intricate, delicate, delectable stuff from the men in white, not in red because we're playing away. And Atfield, I hear your tears and I hear your groans. But just let it just let it happen. Just let it happen. It's easier if you just let it happen like that. And look at that as I whisper, I sneak into your backfield. And we do the young Frenchman, Pauly Pogs, getting his second goal in the Barclays Premier League. And with that, guys, with the Frenchman score, I'm going to leave it up to you. Your question of the day, who do you guys think? Who do you guys think is going to win the Euros? I know France is, my mind says France. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be hard to beat them at home in France, and they have probably, arguably the most talented team. Them or Germany. But you guys know, you guys saw, I posted it on them Twitters. I put money on England, man. I got faith. I got the faith, But we will see. Let me know in the comments down below as we take a commanding 3-1 lead after an early lead from Liverpool. It is freaking the UEFA, not the UEFA, it is the Europa Cup all over again. An early goal, maybe no samba, no shimmy, no dance from Sturridge. And then we go ahead and keep on pressing up Florenzi, taking the inside corner, giving up to Chicharito. And once again, the man is starting to find form. A classic, cynical form. A cynical finish. Just look at a simplistic finish. He was never a man of tricks, no skill moves right here, but what he can do, he can take the ball, he can turn, and he can shoot. And with 95 finishing, that is what he's going to do to you. All power, all finish. Great position right there. Could have been saved by a better keeper, but because they have Simon Mignolet, the absolute, shit stain that is Simon Mignolet, in goal. That one's going to fly in every single freaking time. And now, as you can see, 90th minute quickly approaching. Liverpool, just let it be. Let it be. Markovic onto the ball right here. And he's going to go ahead, try to get a consolation goal. What is he going to do? He's just absolutely held helpless into the middle. But Chris Smalling is there. Go ahead, parry it away. Another one in. And come on, guys. Just let it happen. And that should pretty much be it. Chicharito playing it up top to Cristiano Ronaldo. And look at this. We might have one more chance on us. Oh, and a terrible left-footed cross. And Mignolet actually saves something for once. But the ref mercilessly blows full time. And once again, we defeat Liverpool. I don't know if Liverpool have yet to defeat us in this freaking career mode. Because that's what Jose Mourinho do to ya, brothers. He absolutely kills it. Absolutely kills it right there. And look at this absolute, not the biggest domination. Pretty much, we beat the two. Oh, I didn't even notice that. But we essentially went up against the Europa League finalists in this episode. We beat Sevilla. And of course, by default, we're going to beat Sevilla, we're going to beat Liverpool. So I should have known. I should have known all along. And I'm going to wrap up this episode. It's a little bit of a shorter episode with this. A squad report we've gone past the first of the month, so I'm going to go ahead and look at it. Finally trained up Davide. He finally goes up by +1 for the first time since I think this thing has even started. And as you can see right here, Frenzy up +1, Chris Smalling up by 1 up to an 87. Sergio Ramos not really growing. Timothy Fosu-Mensah up by 1. We're not training him as much this year. I want to kind of test out, see where the gross can go, but we will see. John Stones up by 1. Tyler Blackett, I thought he was out on loan, but I guess he's still here. Luke Shaw grown a little bit, just a little. Jethro Williams up by 1. Phenomenal stats. Luke Shaw might have to be watching out. Joe Riley up by 1. Buffalo Jackson not growing. And then as you can see, there's a whole bunch. Jesse Lingard. I might have to play him a little bit more, growing up by +1 right there. Shaqiri Bazor only getting +1 in aggression. Dele Alli. As you can see, we aren't really training them up too much this season. Maybe I should, because it doesn't seem like their physicals are really growing too immensely. So I might as well get up their technicals. Adnan Januzaj away on loan at Real Madrid, since he won't be getting too much playtime. James Rodriguez growing up by +1 as well. As you can see, Lionel Messi already immaculate. Gareth Bale has been injured, but still growing in them stats. And as you can see right there, he's been injured for a while, but will be fit in 3 weeks. So hopefully, either in this episode, in the next episode, or the episode after that, we will be finally getting back Gareth Bale from his major injury layaway. Anthony Martial up by 1. Javier Hernandez, pretty old, but not really growing. But good game from him. And of course, Marcus Rashford up by +1. And a couple of you guys can say, where has been Rashford? Guys, remember, after this series, this is my final series with all these amazing players. This is one last hurrah. We're going for the big time. But look at that Memphis over there. And that's what I'm going to be talking about, guys. Is after this series, I cannot wait. I got some big ideas, guys, for this next series for Ryan Giggs and the class of 16. Oh my goodness, it is going to be phenomenal. We're going to be focusing on Rashford, we're going to be focusing on Fosu-Mensah, on Memphis Depay, and bringing in all these good young youth players. It's going to be really good. I've already started writing the script for it. It's going to be a lot of fun. But guys, if you did enjoy this episode, go ahead and take your hard, sensual, turned up nipple. I don't know what's going on in my brain. I haven't had my coffee yet this morning. But go ahead and smush it. Just gently smush it into that like button right there. I would most humbly appreciate that. And yeah. My name is Manus. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Remember, stay yourself. Stay humble. Ah, boy.